Good day everyone and welcome to the Weather Centre for an update of the start of your weekend's conditions. Now there's a cold front approaching the country today and it's going to brush over the southern portions during the course of your Saturday. This is going to result in increasingly cloudy conditions as moist air moves in from the south, and that's also going to result in a bit of rain developing across those areas, particularly into tonight. Now up in the north, fairly cloudy for many areas once again, scattered thunderstorms for many places with heavy showers at times, partly cloudy with isolated storms over the central parts, but towards the far west it's going to be another hot and dry afternoon. Now the South African Weather Service continues to issue a watch for the possibility of localized flooding over a very similar area to what we've seen for much of this week. Due to the very saturated conditions over those areas, any further rainfall may result in flooding conditions. Now they've also issued a possibility of heavy rainfall for today for some parts of northern KwaZulu-Natal and southern Mpumalanga. Now for the rainfall probability map, here we see that band of scattered thunder shower activity that will extend from Botswana all the way through to South Africa's eastern coastline. Into the central parts, isolated thunderstorms for Bloemfontein as well as some parts of the Northern Cape. A couple of thunder showers as well for the Eastern Cape interior towards the Lowveld and the adjacent escarpment. And here we see that chance of rain spreading in along the south coast as well as slightly further inland. And those conditions will spread towards the Eastern Cape later on this evening. Dry weather for much of the west coast as well as the western interior. Maximum temperatures today will be quite warm over most of South Africa, particularly over the western interior as well as into the Lowveld and in KwaZulu-Natal. Very humid conditions across that area, 29 degrees for Pietermaritzburg, Durban and Richards Bay. Only 20 for George, where it will be mainly cloudy and that chance of rain. A cool day for Cape Town at 23 and milder conditions as well across much of the Highveld, mid-20s for most places. Winds along the west coast are going to be increasing during the course of this afternoon. A strong wind is expected for Alexander Bay, swells in the open ocean at around 2.5 meters. And we're also going to see winds gradually increasing around the Cape Peninsula, averaging at 30 kilometers per hour, but much stronger by this evening across the area. A chance of rain for Cape Agulhas resulting in moderate beach conditions and swells between 3 and 3.5 meters. And along the south coast of the country, the passage of the cold front will see southwesterly winds pushing in across this area today, swells at 2.5 meters, and that's going to result in 3 to 4 foot breakers across the shore. And along the east coast of South Africa, we're expecting light winds and low swells. Warm weather also resulting in good beach conditions across the area today, although we will see a chance of rain settling in later on. That's all from the Weather Centre. Have a lovely Saturday.
Know more about your world.
eNCA.com